And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Anthony Solometo. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Fought off foul. And the next pitch is way outside. Left-hand hitter waits. That misses, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He wastes no time on this one, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Colt Keith. There's a strike. Solometo, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The punch out there, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Nolan Jones now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One out, base is empty. Bounced up the middle. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the veteran outfielder. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Got the back going too soon and strike 2. Next pitch misses way outside. Patrick Bailey and the Colorado on deck circle. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rockies 1 and the Phillies coming up. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound today, Shane Bieber. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, Boog, almost 2,000 strikeouts in his career, and such a great milestone for him to reach. I think this guy's got a lot more in him. Maybe we'll see 3,000 at some point.
Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. The pitch. Fly ball to right. Jones makes the play. 1 away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings. Why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
That one ripped, and it goes just foul. Righty to the plate.
2-1.
Pitch misses there. 3-1. And he deals. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Tristan Casas stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Rockies 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top of the second. Now Patrick Bailey. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Xavier Isaac in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Left field. Carter makes the grab for the second out.
Batting it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jacob Berry.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First pitch, and he just misses. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 1 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Bryce Harper. Bieber in his 12th season, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of the game, though.
And that one off the outside edge. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Bieber checks the runner, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Lifted in the air, right field. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. To third. And that's just foul. Next pitch is outside. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Man at first, one away. Check on the runner. Harper's back on a dive. So now 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips for 1. And that's 2. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rockies 1 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. So in now for Colorado, Benny Montgomery. Solomero back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in there. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And now the lefty. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That just misses. 1-2 to count.
It's a good take.
Here comes a pitch. And the slider just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
We'll see another payoff pitch.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now the number 2 hitter, Colt Heat.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Just missed. First and second here, no outs. Just off the outside edge.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And here it comes. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. Too low, and it's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones. Line drive.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Doubled in his first AB. And this is inside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Bases loaded. 1 away. And there's the automatic. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Now the left fielder, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1.
Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get one more and get out of this inning.
2 outs. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Ripped into left for a base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. 3-0.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Now the Rockies catcher, Patrick Bailey. His first at bat was a strikeout. Bounce to third. Miller throws across the diamond. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs in the inning on 2 base hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 3 and the Phillies 0. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the veteran outfielder, Evan Carter. The right-hander back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The pitch. Inside, just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And caught on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. But the pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jordan Lawler. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got it by him for the K. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Xavier Isaac. The lefty fires. Strike 1.
Well, these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced the starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jacob Berry. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ground ball to the right side. Whips it to Casas. 2 up, 2 down.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Benny Montgomery.
Ball 1.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Rockies are down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jackson Chourio. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. You can kiss it goodbye. He sends it out of here. His 7th home run of the season. It's 3-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
The Rockies leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Tristan Casas now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Miller on at first. Nobody out. Bieber checks the runner. Miller back on a dive. Ball 1 there. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Righty delivers. Ball. The Phillies trailing by 2 here in the 2nd game of the series. Swung and a drive deep right field. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and we are all tied up. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One-two now. And another ball.
2 strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Harper retired, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 13.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Flied to right his first time. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's outside. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Foul ball there. That one off the mark, and the count's full. Stays alive. Still only one out here in the inning. In the air, right field, on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
And now for the Phillies, Harry Ford. He hit into a double play his first time up. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Popped in the air, left field. Should have this one. And he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Abrams, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. And that's in for a strike. In the air, left field. Carter under it. And there's 1 down.
Now back, second baseman,
Colt Heath digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. On the ground. Slings to first, 2 away.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Nolan Jones digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time. The wind and the pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That one ripped right center field. And gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 4-3.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Isaac Paredes will hit next. Right through there for a strike. Two down, bases empty, but one run across, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that's off the inside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one the other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And here is Evan Carter. Bieber back to work. Howard finds the corner, and that is strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a 1-2. And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And now it's 3-2. Termarr Johnson on deck for the Phillies. And a pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Isaac drifts towards it, reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So digging in, Termarr Johnson. And there's a foul ball. And that's outside. Ripped to third and caught.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes. Line drive caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
So up next, Jordan Lawler. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. That's a strike, and the count 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The line to kick the pitch. Line drive and a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
The 0-1. That one is upstairs. Lawler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Bounce to the right. A dive. He's got it. To his knee. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Robinson Santana.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the left fielder. 1 for 2. And he deals. That missed by a lot. 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Brash getting ready to go. Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. And there's a ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Ground ball right side. Could be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1. On the first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And now Xavier Isaac. Just off the inside edge. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one pushed to the left and foul. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Acuna there. He's got it. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 4 and the Phillies 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Aiden Miller. As he turns on the rubber with that good live arm delivery. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Into center. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Now back, first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. He's already homered in this game. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. Right-hander kick steals. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Snags it for the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Harper.
Bryce Harper to the plate. There's a strike. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. And the pitch.
One
That's
ball,
down and in.
two
A
strikes.
slider missed. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score holds at 4-3. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Jacob Berry. The pitch. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Now it's going to be Benny Montgomery. That
Ball
misses, and that's ball one. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
1 down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left side, under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
So the lineup flips over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Rockies. And that one a little bit high.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone. 2-1. Two outs. In the air, left field, down the line. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rockies 4 and the Phillies 3. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Acuna now. Here comes a pitch.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ricky McCarty, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Brule getting cranked up as well. And it's 1-1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jones gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number 1.
The catcher,
Harry Ford, the next to hit. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him. 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page.
left fielder, Evan Carter.
Evan Carter now at the plate. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
0-2 with the count.
And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They still trail it here, 4-3. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith.
The second baseman, Colt Keith.
And here it comes. And ball 1.
Count 1-0.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And the righty deals. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Nolan Jones. Give us a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Just missed. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. JoJo Romero, the left-hander, up and throwing. Hayfie also getting ready. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. Back. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 3. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Brash in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And
One
that's
ball,
in the dirt.
two
And the count
strikes.
1 and 2. Wouldn't
2 balls,
chase that
2
time.
strikes.
One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. Two outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder.
Up next to Colorado, the left fielder,
Yeah, that's outside. Ball 1. Just missed. Left-hand hitter waits. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the 2nd game of the series. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Chourio under it. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-3. Back after this on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ricky McCarty.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead
Leading up
late in the
for the
ball
Phillies,
game. Some of them
the
are just
second baseman,
wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Johnson.
The pitch. Johnson
Well,
in the
that's
box
off
for
the
the
plate.
3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Activity in the bullpen. Jude Paul, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Righty to the plate. Fastball for a strike. And now 2-1. That
3
one
balls,
missed.
1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And it's a full count.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Payoff pitch. And that's a fair ball. So digging in, Jordan Love. Four infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. In the air out to center. Montgomery in position. Drops into the glove.
The center fielder, number 11, Jackson.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jackson Chourio stands in for the Phillies. 2-1 finds the zone. Strike one. Throw to first, and he's back in easily. Fouled off down the right side. Tying run at the plate. This one drilled right center field. That one hit for the fence and a gigantic blast. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and we are tied. It's 5-5. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Aiden Miller stands in for the Phillies. Throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Tristan Casas digs in now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
2 down, nobody on. Good eye in that spot. Hit in the air, left field, settles underneath it, and that'll do it. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even at 5 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is Patrick Bailey.
The catcher, number 14, Patrick Bailey.
Brash back to work. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And he brings it in on the warning track.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And here's the first baseman, Xavier Isaac. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First offering in the dirt. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. And Joyce, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Hayfie also throwing. One down, base is empty. And that one a little below the knees. And now 2-0. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-1.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. And 2 away now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jacob Berry. Misses outside, and that's ball 1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. The throw to first, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. This ball game still tied 5-all. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now the DH, Bryce Harper. And the right-hander back to work. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Sid Justice, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And the pitch. Missed inside with the curve. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The pitch. Just missed. And that's downstairs and outside. The count 2-1.
Ball 3.
Harry Ford waits on deck. Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Now the catcher up to hit, Harry Ford. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On the ground to first. He handles it himself. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Phillies down in order, and this remains a 5-5 ball game. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Dave Hayfield. So digging in, Benny Montgomery.
Now this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The pitch. And fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And it's second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him looking. One away in the top half of the 10th. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. That's in for a strike. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Lawler tossed to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Now back, second base.
So in now for Colorado, Colt Pete. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
Would love to see him get the green light even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
At the belt and fires. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. So 1 left for Colorado. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Sid Justice. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Evan Carter stands in for the Phillies. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
That one missing inside. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Righty delivers. Just misses there.
That's a really good take.
Termarr Johnson up next. Kicks and fires. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. Just missed. In the air to left down the line. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Here's the throw. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
2 on, 1 out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Jordan Lawler. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And it's a squeeze. In comes the winning run. And the Phillies win it on a walk-off squeeze. Wow.
Well, a gutsy call from the bench. You've got to have a lot of confidence in the ability to handle the bat by that guy standing at the box. Well, he got it done, put the ball on the ground. That's all you're looking for in terms of execution. Incredible finish to this game.
6-5 the final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. For the Rockies, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.